welcome to week 4 of the 2018 General Legislative Session. I am Senator Jake Anderegg, and I'll be your host for this video. Well, let's do a quick week in review for week 3. We've done a lot this last week. I'm going to just bring up a few bills. First is House Bill 38. This is the fireworks restrictions bill. I got a lot of emails on this because people were both in favor and against. I had a lot of people saying, hey, I've got PTSD, I can't stand it. I've got other people saying, hey, my dogs go crazy, and I've got other people saying, don't tell me when I can light off my fireworks or not. The bill did pass out of the Senate, so now it is going to be sent to the governor to be read into law. This bill actually restricted the number of days that you can use fireworks legally, and especially some of the aerial fireworks. So if you have any questions about that, shoot me emails and I'll respond and let you know what we did with that. Additionally, we had House Bill 330. This is the Communications Interception Amendments. This bill is on hold. It's probably not going to make its way out of rules. You've seen this in the newspaper, in the Salt Lake Tribune, the Deseret News, about how this was the LDS Church saying that you had to have both people aware that a secret recording was happening in order for it to be approved. There was so much pushback on that my understanding is at this point it is on hold. Don't hold your breath, because I've seen these come back when they should have not. So we'll see. I'll keep you informed. Additionally, we had House Bill 43. This is the blood testing amendment. So this is Representative Craig Hall's bill that is in response to Nurse Robles' blood testing fiasco with the Salt Lake City Police Department. That passed out of the House and out of the Senate unanimously, which clearly defined how and when a law enforcement officer could draw blood with and without a warrant having proper probable cause. So those were some good bills that did pass. Week 4, kind of looking what will be on tap this week, we have House Bill 136. This is the Transportation Governance Amendments Bill. So this bill, I'm actually very much in favor of this bill, but there are a few things I hate. So this bill is the bill that is actually going to completely restructure UTA and take away their capital development improvement ability and put that under UDOT. What this does is it makes it so the UTA can't go out and enter into more debt, which is why I like the bill. It shifts those responsibilities to the Department of Transportation. There are certain aspects of this bill I have issues with, though. The transient room tax is not a thing I like. The fees for alternative fuel vehicles, I don't like, even though I do understand the need to have an impact fee for the use and the impact that they have on our roads. But those two taxes are ones I would love to see get amended out of this bill. That being said, this restructuring will allow for competition for UTA. That's why I am in favor of this bill. Now, there's some things that will happen with some amendments and some restructuring, but you need to know that this is a very important bill. Additionally, we have House Bill 126. This is the surrogacy bill, known as Gestational Agreements Revisions. This is Senator Lyle Hilliard's bill, which is basically stepping back from authorizing these type of surrogacy agreements. Now, his reasoning for doing so is that there have been human trafficking issues, there have been extortion issues, so there have been some legitimate concerns, nothing to do with LGBT. But I'm in favor of surrogacy, and I think that this action is a little draconian. I think we may need to work this one out before it's probably going to pass, but we'll see. Lastly, House Bill 146. This is my Tech Summit Incentives Bill. A lot of people are really in favor or very opposed to this because they feel like it's not the proper role of government. I represent Silicon Slopes, and they approached me and they said, we want to expand our Tech Summit to what could be considered the next South by Southwest, and I agreed to run the bill for them. That being said, I wouldn't do it without a sunset clause, so it wasn't an open-ended funding source, and unlike the outdoor retailers, that there was a return and report requirement to the legislative session so that we could see how they were using the money and if we agreed with it. And if we ever wanted to stop it, we can. So that being said, that one's probably one of my more controversial bills, but I am running it because I represent a lot of tech. So lastly, I want to just tell you that the results for my survey are in. So we're going to give you a link somewhere on the screen here that we're going to say, go ahead and click here and you can see how my survey went. Really critical issues like convention estates, the state dinosaur, and whether or not I should keep my beard. So anyhow, from the Capitol Complex in Salt Lake City, this is Senator Anderegg saying thanks Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Shoot me an email, give me a call, and we'll catch you next time.